What's up, everybody? Tom MacDonald drops Man in the Sky on Friday. And here I am. I'm about to get her done. So I hope y'all enjoy it. And if you do me a favor, hit that like button. Let's get in it.
There's a man on TV at a desk in a suit. He lies through his teeth and they still call it the news. And there's a man in a white coat whose medicine kills. He loves when you're sick cause you pay for his pills. There's a man at the bank.
Okay, so we're hitting up the fake news. And then we're hitting up basically kind of like the whole big pharma thing, I think. And it's like the doctor's giving you pills. Even though they're supposed to be fixing you, they give you these pills so that you'll come back and have to get more pills. I think it's crap. That's part of the reason why I never go to the doctor to begin with. So.
He loves when you're sick cause you pay for his pills. There's a man at the bank who will give you a loan so that you'll buy a house and then he'll take your home. There's a man who wants you spending your life online. Those are searching for truth but controls what you find. We'll be fine, babe, if we don't make it through. There's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth.
Whoa. Okay. So, yeah. There's a man who wants you spending your life online because you're searching for the truth. Man, this really hits. This hits on a whole different level. Because it's like it, and people see it, and I still see it. It still hasn't gone away. You go on Facebook, and I mean, granted, it's not Google, right? But I see it in so many places. It's not just Facebook, Google. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go online and try to look at anything, and then you're bombarded with stuff that you talked about an hour ago. Or even 10 minutes ago sometimes. But it's like, it's impossible to find some things just because you're bombarded with all of this extra that you really don't even want to see. But anyway, I also feel as though Tom in this is talking to Nova and accepting the fact that if they don't make it through this, it's cool. They know where they're going, right? And even though there's a man in a church who I really hope showed me the truth. And I feel like that is the preacher at church who is preaching to the masses, telling them about Jesus and everything, and trying to get them to turn to God and everything, so that when they pass, they're able to go to heaven. And there's that little part in there where he's like, I really hope that that's actually true, because after living in this hellhole for so long, I hope there's peace. Hopefully I'm right on that.
Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It don't help if you can fly, 'cause way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe, I'll be the man for you.
I'll be the man for you. So a lot of people would normally, right, go down the road saying, well, I don't necessarily want to be in God's place. However, I feel like in this, and where he's saying, I'll be the man for you, it's typically looked at, and it even says in the Bible that a man should be a leader in his house. And I feel like that's where he's coming from in saying that. because that is the way it should be, as far as I have always been taught. A man should be a leader in his house. He should be the one, not necessarily in charge, but there to lead his family to good. So, and then obviously, you know, he's also talking about, you know, the elitists that want to grab and take and run with all the power and stuff like that. And anyway, yeah, wow. This song is freaking deep.
Fine, babe, I'll be the man for you. There's a man in a court sworn to uphold the law, but he's crooked as a fence post and don't do his job. There's a man in a classroom who should know the facts, but he's brainwashing kids, teaching English and math.
Wow.
There's a man in your phone who hears everything you say. He knows everywhere you go, every...
I was just talking about that. So there's a man in your phone. It's like that. I mean, who knows what it is, government, whatever. But the truth of the matter is, every time you send a text message, every time you make a phone call, all of the cell towers that you're connected to at that time triangulates your exact location. And I'm talking within feet, not just within like the county that you're in, or for some states, provinces, but I'm talking within feet of where you were standing when you sent that text. And I'm telling you, it's text messages, GPS, if you're locked into a GPS, obviously, because I mean, then you got a whole bunch of satellites looking at you, upwards of 20, 30 plus satellites, like that can track your position within inches. So there's that. But I mean, I'm telling you, the government has not, I mean, I haven't seen personally where there's any real control, but at the same time, it's like I said before, oftentimes I've seen things come across my phone in multiple platforms from things that I have talked about earlier that day. And then I see ads and all this other business about it. And I'm like, my phone was in my pocket when I was talking about this, but yet here are all the ads. Like if I start talking about motorcycle helmets right now, I haven't talked about motorcycle helmets in probably about 6 months, but I promise you 30 minutes from now, when I'm sitting in my bed trying to go to sleep and I'm flipping through TikTok or Facebook or whatever, I'm going to see some ads about motorcycle helmets. So it's crazy.
Joke you ever made. There's a man with a bloodline that owns the whole world. Every airplane and building and gold brick and pearl will be fine, babe. There you go. Every joke you ever made. There's a man with a bloodline that owns the whole world. Every airplane and building and gold brick and pearl will be fine, babe.
Okay.
But if we don't make it through, there's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me.
Okay. I 100% know that he's talking about Jesus in that, right? With the whole bloodline and so on and so forth. Like, yeah. It's crazy. I feel like this is like that reckoning, right? That moment where you look in the mirror and you realize, you know what I'm saying?
Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It won't help if you can fly. He's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe. on us for fighting for what's right. Hold the line, babe.
Yes.
And I'll hold on to you. There's a man in the clouds, and I hope he's looking down, 'cause there's people here on earth who trying to put us in the ground. We'll be fine, babe. I won't let go of you.
Man, I got chills on that. I got chills on that. It's so true. Why is there so many people hating? I learned a long time ago, the biggest thing about haters, right? They're so important. They really are. They're really, really important. And I'll tell you why. Because without the haters, we won't know that we're actually doing good. The haters are the ones that are telling you whether or not you're doing good or not. Facts. Look at the comments. The only ones that are hating are the ones that ain't doing shit. What do y'all? I mean, if you got to take the extra time in your life just to go try to put other people down, what are you really doing with your life? Just saying. It can't be anything important, because people who are actually out there doing stuff, they're not hating on people. They're busy.
Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It won't help if you can fly. He's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe. I'll be the man for you.
Man. This really hits in a place where it really almost makes me speechless. Honestly. Tom, you did such a great job of this. It really makes you think. It really does. Man, if you made it this far in the video, man, I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all keep your heads up. Things are going to get better. We'll see y'all in the next one.